Hi guys, this is Nicole from Organic Nordalocks. Today we're going to talk about dreadlock extensions. Some of the questions that is frequently asked when you're calling to make an appointment to get dreadlock extensions. You guys ask so many questions, so I'm going to go ahead and answer some of those questions that you guys ask a lot, and see how I can basically help you guys with answering the questions before you guys call me, for those who are interested in dreadlock extensions. So that's the first thing I'm going to talk about is dreadlock extension. One of the questions that you guys ask about dreadlock extension is how long my hair have to be in order to get dreadlock extensions. Well, you can have at least 2 to 3 inches of hair to get dreadlock extensions, as long as the hair is pliable and elasticity. And for those who don't know what elasticity is, elasticity for hair is when the hair stretch and go back into this normal stage. So that's the main thing. So to answer those people question that wants to know how long their hair need to be for dreadlock extensions, you have to have at least 2 to 3 inches of elasticity in order for you to get dreadlock extension. Another thing, another question that came across when you guys call me, you asked about how, if you have a relaxer for some people who have relaxers in their hair. The question, I'm really tired, I'm sorry you guys if I yarn. One of the questions you asked is, if I have a relaxer, can I get dreadlock extensions? And my question to you is, yes, you can get dreadlock extension if you have a relaxer. The only problem is that you have to make sure you have at least 2 inches of new growth, and your last perm have to be at least 3 months ago in order for you to achieve that goal where dreadlock extension is concerned, because you want to make sure that your dreadlock extension is going to survive. One of the things with dreadlock extension, the way we do it here in Organic Nordalocks Hair Salon, is that the dreadlock extensions, we attach it, we use a tool to attach it. And no, we don't, when we do the dreadlock extension here in our salon, no, we don't make the dreadlock extension then attach it to your hair. We automatically use your hair and we attach it to the dreadlock extension. And we use several tools actually. It depends on the texture of your hair, how your hair looks. So it's not one method that we use here for dreadlock extension. A lot of people, you know, will ask, that's another question, what type of method you use for dreadlock extensions. I don't mind kind of giving you a little bit of information, so I'm gonna go ahead and answer it for you guys. The method that we use for dreadlock extension is several different methods. Is not one method at all. We use several different methods, and because of that, it's a little bit hard for us to actually tell you how we do those dreadlock extensions. So we use certain needles sometime, and that's what it is. Please don't ask me the method. Some people ask, do you wrap the dreadlock extensions? Well, define the word wrap, because it seems like some of you guys are going to people who wrap the hair around and that's it. Well, I can't really give you an answer on that, because that to me is not really professional dreadlock extension, to just automatically wrap it around here that is braided. So there is people that is doing the dreadlock extension and they braid the hair all the way around and then they wrap the hair around it. Now, to my understanding, if you have a, and maybe I need to get the mannequin, you know, and show you guys what I mean, okay? I also train people. For those who want to take our training course, please send us an email so I can give you more information about the training course. Okay, so maybe I need to bring the camera up closer to the mannequin. Okay, so I'm actually up close and personal with my mannequin right now, because I'm showing you guys basically, I'm not going to show you how to do the dreadlock extension. I'm sorry. We here at Organic Nordalocks, we actually do the dreadlock extension as a course, and that's the reason why I can't show it, guys. I'm sorry. But if you want to know more about dreadlock extensions, you can come to our program class. Okay, so this is what I see come in my chair. When people come in my chair, this is what I see. Look at this here. Say this here is braided. Okay, this is actually locks. We teach people how to do instant permanent locks. So say this here is braided. People come in here and someone did their locks already, and they do like this and they wrap the hair around it. Okay, watch me. They just wrap the hair around the hair like this. And you know, this is a perfect example of what they do, because I see this all the time. Okay, all the time. And you know what they say? They call this dreadlock extensions. Believe it or not, this is supposed to be a form of dreadlock extension. Now, what would I call this? I will call this a silky lock technique. Okay? You might call it fake locks. There's no such thing as fake locks. It's a silky lock technique. I think I did it too perfect. When they come to me, what happens to the hair? Watch this. Then their hair starts sliding like that. Okay? And in between you going to get them done, then the hair start popping out like this. Can you see that? And then your dreadlock extension looks like that. Now, since I already showed you that, you know, these are just questions I'm doing from Organic Nordalocks. Now, I don't want to tell you guys don't go to people that mess your hair up like that, because it's not my job to really tell you who to go to and who not to go to. Okay, my job is to basically give you answers. I'm sorry, I'm trying to adjust the camera. My job is to basically give you answers to the questions that you want, and that's what my job is. Okay, my job is nothing more, nothing less. I'm trying to, of course, is what method do you use? Do you wrap it? Do you sew it? Do you put glue in it? No, we do not sew the hair. We do not wrap the hair, and we do not glue the hair. The wrapping technique is a stitch technique that we do with the hair. It's called stitching. Okay, so we don't wrap the hair, we don't glue the hair, we don't sew the hair in. And another thing is, we don't braid the hair. Okay, we don't braid the hair. Now, there's another situation where your locks, you have the relaxer in your hair, and maybe just a teeny tip, like 2 inch. If you have 4 inches and you have 2 inches of new growth, and the rest is relaxer, around 1 to 2 inches might be nipped with our needle, and then we take it from there. So you don't have to necessarily braid the hair. One of the reasons why we here at Organic Nordas try to prevent braiding the hair when we do dreadlock extension is because when your locks, and I'm going back to the mannequin, your locks, you want to able to, we use human here, by the way. I just use a synthetic so you guys can have an idea. Your locks supposed to intertwine with your hair. So if your hair is natural, we want to make sure your hair is intertwining. So the older this gets, the more manageable and more natural the dreadlock extension become, because it's like a branch of tree. You keep on feeding it water, it will grow basically. And we do not rewrap the hair either. When you come back, if this is the amount of new growth you have, when you come back, we don't take more hair and wrap around this. What that will do is makes the hair heavy, and at the root is going to start get weakened, and then the hair looks like this because it gets smaller. Also, another question is asked is, what size do we put in the dreadlock extension? Well, we have several sizes. However, we normally tell the customer to come in for a consultation. You know, it takes 15 minutes. Come in for a consultation. Let us sit down and talk about your hair, what your needs are, and then we can take it from there, because that's our best answer to your question, to come in for that consultation. So the size of the locks is the size that we put at your root, and whatever size we put at your root, we have to blend that size of how much hair we put in. If your locks is this thin and your size is this thick, your hair might most likely later on start to break in and get heavy. So, you know, make sure whoever you go to know how to apply the dreadlock extension, because dreadlock extension is a lot of money. Okay. Another question customers ask, can I get color? And the answer to that question, can I get color? Yes, you can. It all depends on the color of your hair, the color of the locks. The color of the locks, like for instance, you want to get a number 30 and your hair color is a 1B, which is a natural black. If you want to get a number 30 all over, I suggest you color your hair so the color can come together and look natural. Later on, if you decide to bleach your hair while the extension is in your hair, you can do so, but make sure you consult with a consultant or call to ask questions. You can always call me to ask questions, or you can text message me or email me to ask questions. I might not get to your answers right there and then, but somehow I will get to it. Okay, so sorry, you can do that. Another question they ask me is, can I style my locks right after I get service? Sure. What I normally do with the dreadlock extension, after I do the service, if I'm not tired or if I'm not weary or whatever, I will give you a style. I will, if you want flexi rods or pipe cleaners, I will first wash the locks and flexi rod it that night. That's dependent if we're not really tired. But if I'm really tired, you're gonna have to come back another day for me to actually style it like that. But when you leave my chair, I crinkle it. So as I do the procedure, I'll continue to crinkle it. Okay, so that answer the question, can you get a style on the first day when you get your dreadlock extension done? Yes, you can. Another question they ask, can I get it full? Well, define the word full. this is full. And the reason why it's this full is because this is my hair. Okay, I wear Sisterlocks, so this is my hair, and I got a lot of it. Okay, tremendously a lot of it. So define the word full, and I will answer that question. Full to me is a balance of your hair with the extension, not a small portion of your hair and a thick extension. No, you have to know how to balance it. So if you're thinking that you're coming to a braiding gallery, or you want your hair done like that micro braids that you put in your hair and it was full, no. In the beginning, you will have a little bit of space depending on how full your hair is. Give it a month, your hair will get full because the hair got nowhere to go at the root, so they get full as you go. Size. People ask about what size should I get. The size determined on the diameter of your hair. Diameter and the depth of your hair. How many strands of hair is in one root? Okay, so if you want to know your size, it should go according to the diameter and the depth of your hair. How many strands of hair is in one root? Is your hair full and thick? Is it thin and soft? Is it spongy, rotten? There's a lot of things when it comes to that. Another thing people ask is, can I get dreadlock extension? My mom is white, my dad is black. My hair is my hair is curly, or my hair looks straight but it's black hair. Yes, you can. You gotta come in. I gotta check your hair out. I gotta see what's going on with your hair in order for me to actually determine what procedure I can put in your hair. I'm gonna stress this point through the whole conversation. You have to come in for a consultation in order for you to get dreadlock extension by Organic Nordalocks. You just have to. You're not gonna come. All of our service here requires you to come in for a consultation. Okay, if you can't make it, because I have customers from Chicago, New York, Philly, New Jersey, Florida, California, Germany, England, yes I do, Philadelphia, North Carolina, Texas, Nevada. I'm trying to think of some other places that I have clients other than Richmond, Maryland, and Virginia. I said Pennsylvania, I said Florida, right? So Organic Nordalocks is not just local. I have people that travels, and I appreciate them. I really do. They make my day when they come in my shop. I'm like, oh my God, I feel so special when those clients just come in here and just enjoy it. I have a client that comes all the way from Philly, and he gets his hair done here, and he bring me Philly cheesesteak. But guys, I don't eat cheese, so he brought me a Philly cheesesteak just made with mushrooms, and I enjoyed that. It's like, oh my God. Anyway, so another question that people ask, can I style my own hair with the dreadlock extension? Yes and no. In the beginning, you want to make sure that your hair is settling with the technique. It needs to mold on its own. So if you choose to do it on your own and then it start doing whatever, don't come to the don't go to the salon and say, well, my hair is damaged. Nobody didn't tell you to do your hair at home, right? Instruction is to make sure you don't do anything for the next 6 months. Another thing is, can I get the color right after I get my hair done? only deposit only. Deposit only colors are black colors, brown colors, anything that deposit in the hair and do not lift on the hair. If you have to lift it, wear bleach and use bleach or permanent color. I wouldn't advise it in the beginning unless you are going to a consultant that know what they're doing. Okay. Another question that is asked a lot of time is, can I take the dreadlock extension out? Sure, you can take the dreadlock extension out. The way Organic Norda does them, that's going to be a little bit hard, but you can, if you choose to do so. You can go to someone professionally that know how to take hair out. Organic Nordas do not take out, we only put in. Okay. Another question about dreadlock extension is, are they permanent? They are permanent. When you put them in, we put them for permanent. I believe that dreadlock extension is designed for those who cannot achieve the goal of traditional locks. That's why dreadlock extension was created. That's why I created the way I do my dreadlock extension. It was designed for people that cannot achieve the goal in the beginning to have the traditional locks. People who works professional jobs that want dreadlock extension and can't afford it, but they are just, they want it, you know, and that's just the main thing, that they get it. And it's professionally done for those who go to people who know what they're doing, and that's very important. You got to know what you're doing, and you're messing people hair up. I've seen a lot of crap that comes in my salon. Lot of crap that comes in my salon. Glue. This lady supposed to have real locks, real hair. It was braided with synthetic hair, quinocolon, and human hair wrapped over it. Threads. Hair that as soon as the water hit it, it slide right out. I mean, people, it costs a lot of money. Stop going to people that don't know what they're doing. You know, that's very important. You spend your money and stop going to people that don't know what they're doing. Okay. Let me see another question. Do I oil my scalp during the dreadlock extension? Sure, you can oil your scalp during the dreadlock extension because your roots might be dry. But once again, it depends on the texture of your hair. Some of my clients cannot oil their scalp, so we have a formula that we give them to freshen their scalp. Another question that is asked about dreadlock extensions. How long can I keep them for? Forever? If that's what you so desire, forever. All my dreadlock extensions that we do here at Organic Nordas, all our customers are repeat customers. They get their hair normally done, wash, curl, color, cut, style, whatever they want to get done to it. It's just dreadlock extension, guys. It's a way of styling and keeping it groomed. So I don't know if I left out anything. I'm trying to think if I'm leaving out anything about dreadlock extensions. No. If anything, if you can give me another question that I didn't say, just send it through the comment list and I will check it out and answer it to the best of my ability. Okay. We do dreadlock extensions, which is attaching the locks to the dreadlocks. We do dreadlock extensions where we make the locks and then attach the dreadlock extensions. Two different methods. We do dreadlock extension fully from the roots, We do dreadlock extension interlock with the needle. We do dreadlock extension, the Nordalocks system, which is like a Sisterlock method. So those are the procedure that we do in dreadlock extensions. This is Nicole from Organic Nordes, located in Suitland, Maryland. You can go to www.oknzskin to know more about our products. And you can go to www.organicnordes.com for the hair products. And we only go by consultation. Please do not ask for a price, because we do not discuss price over the phone. We want to make